Hello everyone. So in this video, we'll only be discussing the answers for the practice workbook because there are quite a lot of questions to solve. So I'll try my best to keep it as short as possible because I know long videos are very difficult to watch, but also I will be explaining as much as detailed in possible wherever it is needed. Okay, so this is related to the video of lesson 1 where we already discussed what are the different ways we can write algebraic expressions. That is, if you have a negative minus expression, what are the words you can use, and if it's division, what are the words we use. All these things we have discussed in detail in the previous videos. I will leave the link above, or you can click the icon above to watch the video related if you have in case forgotten how to write the algebraic expressions. Now please, before we start, I just want you to request a small help. If there is anyone of your friends or of your brothers or sisters who are in the same grade as this which we are solving, you can ask them to watch the videos. Yes, of course, if they are not in the same class, you can ask them to watch them so that they will get at least some different idea, and they might get a little bit of help in doing their own work, right? If any of them are learning the same lessons, we can do small helps like this, right? Because helping is what we can do for each other. Even a small help will matter. So just you can help them by telling to watch the videos so that they will get a better understanding of the lesson. Okay, so to start with, the first question we have is give 2 ways. Now the question says only give 2 ways, but we have learned many other ways also, but let's write 2 ways. I'll show you the different ways to write, but let's first start with the first easiest way. So this is 15 minus b. So we can simply interpret that as 15 minus b. All right, this is one of the easiest way to write. What is another way we can write? We can say the difference of 15 and b, right? These are 2 different ways you can write. Now, yes, there are other ways too, which we can say. You can also say 50 b less than 15, because I told you when you're using the word less than, you have to be very careful. So always the last one comes first. So you can say 15 b less than 15 also can be used, or you can say the difference of 15 and b, as we have told. So there are other ways too, but you choose the easiest way. Why do we complicate ourselves, right? So, but remember that there are other ways too, so you can choose any way. Simple. So this is going to be x over 16, which literally means x divided by 16. Now only for dividing, there are very less ways to write them, or you can say the quotient of x and 16. So these are the only 2 ways you can write the algebraic expressions in words, because they are for division. So either it is divided by or the quotient of. Now let's move to this x plus 9. So one way you can say is x plus 9, right? And another way you can say is the sum of, because we use the word sum of x and 9, or also you can say 9 more than x, right? You can also say that. There's nothing wrong in saying 9 more than x or x more than 9. It's all the same. Okay, because it's addition, so it won't make any much difference. So you can say 9 more than x. Also, there are some other ways also which we learned. So any one of the ways that you choose will be correct, but it should be the correct one. Don't go and say this one 9 less than x. Of course, it's going to be wrong. Now this too, as we have already learned, if the variable and the a number are together, means it is multiplication. So what are the words we can use for multiplication? You can say it as 2 multiplied by a t, right? So that's one way of saying it, 2 multiplied by t. Or you can say product of 2 and t. You can also say it as like this. Or you can say 2 times t. which is more easier for us, 2 times t. So any one way you can choose. Now for multiply and divide, for multiply there are 3 ways, for divide only there are 2 ways. So you can choose any 2 ways, but remember that the question says 2 ways, so you have to choose 2 ways. I have given you the ways, different ways, but you can choose 2 ways. So this is z minus 7, so you can say this as z minus 7, right? Or you can say it as the difference of z as difference of z and 7, or you can say 7 less than z. This also is correct, but always keep in mind, if you're using the word less than, keep the number or variable which is at the end in front. So 7 less than z. Again, a number and a variable are together. What does that mean? That means it is multiplication. So the words used for multiplication are 4 times y, right? Or you can say product of 4 and y, right? Or you can also say 4 multiplied by y. That's also right. It's easy. There is nothing difficult in this lesson at all in solving these questions. Okay, now let's solve some problem solving. The question says Sophie's math class has 6 fewer boys than girls. So this word fewer indicates that there are less boys than girls. And how many are less? They are less, 6 less. So see, when we use the word less than, so the number which is behind came first, right? So here as well, it is 6 fewer means it's going to be minus 6. But what is minus 6? And there are G girls. So there are more girls than boys. So how are we going to write this expression? Am I going to write it as 6 minus G? Do you think it's 6 minus G? Of course not. Like, if there are more girls, how can it be 6 minus the girls, right? It cannot be. So you have to be very careful and attentive when you're writing this. It has to be G minus 6 because there are more girls than boys. So there are girls, minus 6 will give you boys. So for example, if there are 10 girls, minus 6 will give you the number of boys. So you have to be very careful when you are writing these words. So it's 6 fewer boys. So fewer means minus 6, so that goes at the end, okay? Hopefully this is clear. Yes, it's problem solving, so you need to give a little bit exercise to your brain. A computer printer can print 10 pages per minute. Now this word per means in one. Per means one, so in 1 minute it prints 10 pages. Write an expression for the number of pages the printer can print in m minutes. So in 1 minute the printer prints 10 pages, right? Okay, so that means to find out in 2 minutes, we are going to multiply that by 2. Or if you want to find for 5 minutes, you multiply that with 5. So multiplied by, they did not give us how many minutes, they said m minutes. So your expression is basically going to look like this. But as you know, in algebraic expressions, we usually don't say it's multiply here, we write 10m. So the expression will be 10m, whereas you have to understand that it is 10 multiplied by m. All right, now let's move to evaluating expressions. Okay, now again, they have given the values of r is 8, s is 2, and t is 5. So they gave us st. What does st mean? St means s multiplied by t. So s multiplied by t means, what's the value of s? It's 2. Then you're going to multiply that with t, the value of t, which is going to be 10. 2 multiplied by 5 is going to give you 10. Okay, moving to the next one, r divided by 2. So r is 8, so start by writing 8. Put the operation sign, that's negative, divide by s. S is 2, so that will give you 4. So r divided by 2, 8 divided by 2 is going to give you a 4. Now s plus t, the value of s is 2. Put the plus sign. What's the value of t? It is 5, so equals 7. Okay, then r minus t, r is going to be, okay, let me just, so r is, what's the value of r which they gave for us? It's 8, and then minus t is 5. 8 minus 5 is going to give you 3. Simple, right? R, what does this symbol mean? Does this mean it's a decimal? No, this means multiply. Decimal point will come here in down in between, but this is up here. So any symbol, any point which is up represents multiplication. So this also represents multiplication. This also represents multiplication as well. This symbol also represents multiplication. Don't think that it's decimal. No, it's multiplication. So R is 8 multiplied by S. The value of S is going to be 2. So 8 multiplied 2 is going to give you a 16. These are very easy numbers to calculate. Now T minus S. What is the value of T? T is 5 minus S, which is 2, is going to give you 3. I'm sure 100% everyone would have got these answers right, because it is not at all something which is difficult to solve. All right, now let's move on to again another problem solving. So here your brain needs to work now, okay? Paula always withdraws. Withdraws means you take money out from the bank, as your fathers always do. They go to the ATM and they withdraw the money. Withdraw means they take money from the bank. Paula always withdraws $20 more than she needs from the bank, right? So what Paula does is, if she wants $50, she will take $20 extra. Maybe she's thinking that she will need that for something else, maybe for a coffee, right? So $20 coffee is too expensive. Fine. $20 she takes extra. So if she's taking $50, how much do you think she's taking out? She will take 20 more, so which means 50 plus 20. So let's write the expression. Write an expression for the amount of money Paula withdraws if she needs D dollars. So they did not say as how many dollars Paula is withdrawing, but they rather said she is taking D dollars. So D can be 50, D can be 100, any amount. But the thing here is she's taking 20 more. 20 more means she is taking plus 20. This is our expression, right? You have to be very careful when you're reading the expressions. 20 more than indicates plus. So 20 D plus 20. Find the amount of money Paula withdraws if she needs 20, 60, and $75. So this is our expression. Keeping this expression, let's see how much money is Paula withdrawing when she needs $20. So for $20, let me put this dollar sign, okay? So when she wants $20, how much is she taking? Put this sign. Our expression was D plus 20. So it's going to be 20 plus 20, which is going to be $40. So when Paula wants, I'll write here so that. So if Paula withdraws $20, if she needs, sorry, it's not here, withdraws. If Paula needs $20, she will withdraw $40. What if Paula needs $60? So let's type here, Paula needs $60. Okay. How much do you think is she going to withdraw? If Paula needs $60, use the same expression. In place of D, you will write 60 plus 20, which is equal to $80. So if Paula needs 60, she will be withdrawing $80. The last one is Paula needs $75. So again, when Paula needs $75, how much is she going to take? The expression is the same. So Paula needs, okay, Paula needs, I don't know, $75. Now this mentally you can do it because it doesn't need steps, but as this is algebra, steps are very, very, very important. So 75 plus 20 is going to give you $95, right? 75 plus 20 is going to give you $95. So once you get the expression right, your answers will automatically be right. You don't need to worry about your answers. Only you have to write the expression correct. So I hope this question is clear for you? Only Paula is taking $20 extra when she's withdrawing something. So when she wants $20, she will take 20 plus 20, which is $40. When she needs $60, she will withdraw $80. When Paula needs $75, so she will withdraw plus 20, which is 95. Hopefully this homework, this practice workbook page is clear for you, and most of you would have, I hope most of you would have got the answers right. If you have still not understood, or if you're not clear, you can ask a question anytime you want to. If you have understood this lesson, press the like button and leave a comment below, at least saying that you understood the lesson. So we will meet again in another video, and do tell your friends or anyone again who is having the same lessons to watch these videos, so that it will be helpful for them. Let's do one small help every day in any form. All right, so we'll meet again in another video, but keep practicing, keep learning math. See you all in the next video.